Yo, what is up guys? Russ coming at you with a horrific vision guide. This video was somewhat spontaneous, I guess, but as soon as I finished recording and editing, Blizzard did come out with a patch note saying that now all of the loot that you get from horrific visions will always be corrupted, which is a very, very welcome change in my opinion. We really can't get enough corrupted gear right now, and this is going to help a lot. So my suggestion would be to aim for a 5 mask clear, a 4 mask clear, and a 3 mask clear every single week. That way we'll be getting our hands on a 470, a 465, and a 460 piece of guaranteed corrupted gear every single week on top of our mythic chest and PvP chest, which is a total of, well, you can do more as well, but 5 items of pretty decent eye level guaranteed corruption every single week, which is really good. Now Blizzard just need to change it so that the drop rate from Mythic Plus is also increased, and I think corruption system will be looking good. Now on the screen in front of you, you should have some footage of my DH, which is my ult, doing my first ever full clear with 5 masks in Orgrimmar. Now I haven't even done this on my main, which is a hunter. I think that DHs might just be a bit stronger, and especially for soloing. The idea of this style of video, which I will admit is a bit new to me, is to let you get inside of my head, see my thought process, why I made my decisions, and kind of show you how you should be going to approach a full clear, which now is much more important with the extra corruption change. I'll put my loadout on the screen for you, and let me know if you like this style of video as well. I can do more of these. I can try and do more of these for other classes if Horrific Visions is your kind of thing. And I can kind of transport this over to a Mythic Plus environment as well, where I go through dungeons and maybe talk through my decisions that I made in dungeons too. So my first pull is pretty much round up everything and just run into the blacksmith and get the damage buff. Fortunately for me, he was here this run. And I know that off the first kill, you always get a Gift of the Titans proc, which is the final point in the research tree. So I'm basically running, rounding everything up, killing something, getting the proc, and then just, you know, just slamming my face across the keyboard, doing all the damage that I can. Not really caring about my sanity loss because, well, you cannot lose sanity while you have the Gift of the Titans proc. I have a couple of useful weak auras. One tracks the Gift of the Titans, and another is for the potions. I'll share them down below in the video description. But yeah, straight after I kill the blacksmith and everything like that, I run into the house next to him, and I look for the orc with the potion. I look at which color potion he has dropped, and then I click that color on my weak aura, and that will just, everything is pre-made, so that will just tell me the setup of all the potions for this run. So for this run, my good potions, which is the 100 sanity, were red, and basically I was just keeping an eye open for any red potions as I went through the run. So straight after that, I killed the guards outside Thrall's room, and yeah, I'm basically just going to try and speedrun the drag and get to Rexxar as fast as possible, because he kicks ass. He really fucking kicks ass. So I'll be slowing down and speeding up parts of the video depending on how much action is going on, trying to let you inside my head a bit so that you can see my thought process, hopefully. And I'll try and talk through some of the decisions that I made and why. I ate a few kebabs here and there, and I picked up any potions that I could find. So as I go into the drag, I take my first kebab just to get my 100 sanity, and then I go straight into the elite and try and kill as much as possible while obviously dodging as much sanity reduction mechanics as I can. I thought about maybe pulling another pack with this guy, but I decided to play it safe and just kill him off as quickly as I could, and then activate Garona and just speedrun the drag, really. So after I killed the first mob in this pack, which is Dominator, which are always your highest priority target, you want to be interrupting the Touch of the Abyss. I noticed that my Gift of the Titans procced again, so that immediately to me was kind of like, pull everything, you are invincible right now. So I just pulled like everything that I could in the drag up to the mini boss, and I just kind of AoE'd it down. And from then on, I just went backwards through the drag, opening up all the doors which you have to get the mini boss to activate. Killed off our boy Snang. Then I noticed that there was a red potion, which is the 100 sanity. So that was my first one that I found in the run. I did take a bit of a sanity hit for it. I think I lost 18 or 27 sanity there. But you know, overall net gain, so why not, right? This run is by no means perfect. It was really, really messy, actually. I'm surprised I managed to do it. I was very scared at some points. So moving down to the mini boss, I immediately fucked up. I ran straight into the fragment that was chasing me, almost got hit by the void torrent, which obviously is going to absolutely kill your sanity if you get hit by that one on Mask of the Daredevil. So the way that I deal with that, I know that you can spiral around the boss and maybe keep a bit of damage up, but I didn't want to risk it. I felt like my sanity was quite low. With only 200, I really didn't want to get hit or anything like that. So I just walked in a circle around him and just strafed the entire thing. And yeah, I made pretty short work of him. I probably could have killed him a bit faster if I, you know, played a bit more risky. I did actually get hit there, but it ended up not mattering. I got the 200 sanity. Well, actually, yeah, it almost did matter. I dropped pretty low. Went straight over to Misha now, the bear. Always easy, free sanity, that one. Made short work of him / her, I guess her. Got some extra sanity. I was planning to eat a kebab there, but I obviously got the Gift of the Titans proc, so I just decided to, you know, go crazy. Didn't really care about getting hit by things because can't lose sanity. DHs are pretty hard to get killed on, to be honest, in the visions, because every time you're killing a mob, you know you're getting your purple shards, which are giving you like 20% max HP, which is insane. So I never really care about damage taken on my DH. If I ever feel in danger at all, I just pop below. It's only a 1-minute cooldown. What I care about most is obviously the sanity loss. I felt like compared to previous runs, my sanity was pretty low here, so I decided to play it safe, and I popped an orb just after this pack. I probably could have killed the elite on this sanity, but I didn't want to use my cheat death without really needing to, because I knew that I was going to need it on Rexxar. So I popped the orb there, and I just fight the elite guy. Got my Vision of the Titans proc. Oh, sorry, Gift of the Titans proc. So I decided to pull the extra pack and kind of run straight up to the Bone Crusher up top. Again, I went a bit low in health here, but I kind of, as I said before, I don't really care about my HP on DH, because you just instantly heal everything back up. Not only do you have Leech, you also have I probably should have not run Netherwalk, to be honest. I probably should have run Increased Leech, which is kind of my bad. I honestly forgot that I didn't have it talented. I just killed the Bone Crusher, and then I kind of thought I'm not going to use another orb for Rexxar. Usually I would have liked to have used my first orb here on Rexxar, and then pulled Rexxar into the orb to give me kind of a bit longer time before I would have started losing my sanity. But I decided to just charge straight in. Pop my pre-pot, pop my Bloodlust, and yeah, just kind of get going on him. I stupidly mistimed my meta, and I didn't really want to wait, you know, 30 seconds or so for it. So I ended up just thinking, oh, it'll come up halfway through the fight. I thought maybe I can kill a pig. Did not work out. The pigs have, I don't know, Rexxar's really weird because the pigs have way too much health, but they also do way too much damage. So you feel like you need to kill them to stop the damage, but they also have so much health that you pretty much can't. So after I noticed the pigs were probably a no-go, I just decided to nuke Rexxar and hope that I could keep my sanity, and fortunately I did. He really fucking kicked my ass. He took pretty much an entire sanity bar and a half. He procced my cheat death, and then he almost killed me again, so kind of crazy, that guy. You definitely need like your cooldowns, your beam. On my hunter I run the Mechagon trinket, the Psychotronic Blast, just so I can nuke the bosses a bit easier. So I run beam and Psychotronic and save that for bosses with all CDs. Really does help, especially Rexxar. You need everything. And then I took the totem back and I started running to Valley of Wisdom. Now here I just kind of grabbed everything that I could on the way, and then jumped away, opened the door, and as you'll see, this pool is kind of my downfall. I really messed up with these Voidwalkers, but you'll see them in a second. It took me ages to find out what even happened at the sketchy part. But yeah, we'll see. So here I just pulled everything, popped my my Gift of Titans, laser beamed everything down. Thought maybe I could go a bit ham because I got my Gift of Titans, but then I saw my sanity and I thought, I'm gonna play it safe. I got two orbs and only 2 zones left to do, right? So I decided to play it safe. Just pull 2 mobs at a time because these shadow callers, they seem to really hurt. I don't know, with the leaden foot, the icy feet, you know, where you can't really run around too much. Feels like they're constantly casting stuff at your feet. It gets a bit hard to dodge when you overpull with those, plus the tendrils and things like that. So here I decided to go right instead of left. I usually do go left. Focusing the Dominator, getting the chest, and then I'm thinking, all right, what do I want to do? Do I want to take the Dominator pack, or do I want to go and kill the slime dude? So I decided, nah, no Dominator pack, I'll be okay. But I didn't realize I was stuck in combat. And then the pack ended up coming onto me. You can see the Void Walker running over there. The lesser Void Elemental just randomly started running over. And it pulled the both Dominators without me expecting it. And I got stunned, chain stunned by 2 casts. Went super, 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 super low. And honestly, I would say that this is kind of luck, to be honest. I think it was my... Like, I got stunned and then my Purification Protocol, I think it was, procced on that faceless one, and it procced my Gift of the Titans. Like, are you kidding me? That was the most lucky shit, and I was like shitting myself. I was so scared at this point that I immediately orbed straight afterwards, even though I had, you know, 6 seconds left on my Gift of the Titans. I could have you know, ran a bit closer to the boss and probably pulled him into my orb, but I was just so scared that I was that I'd thrown it there. But yeah, this guy's pretty easy. You just want to sidestep his first cast. He always alternates, so it's blob on the ground and then like a breath mechanic. And I always dash the breath and sidestep the blob. So it's kind of like strafe, dash, strafe, dash, strafe, dash. And he's pretty easy. Got my extra sanity back, and then I opened the chest, and I was like, all right, I'm feeling pretty good now. I'm a bit scared of that guy. He's ended my run before, actually, before I realized that, you know, his breath thing with Daredevil is like almost an insta kill. So then I just decided I'm gonna play a bit safe now for the whole run. I think I got this in the bag, so I'm just gonna not take any risks. I'm just gonna kill everything a bit slow. So I just killed these appendages, and then I went on to proc my Gift of the Titans. So I just thought, you know what, I can take the mini boss, and I got the gift. It should be fine. Kind of annoying, to be honest. There's a lot of stuff to sidestep, and with the leaden foot, you are pretty much immobile almost. Luckily, I'm a DH and I can dash a lot of stuff. Fucked up my laser beam and got instantly interrupted, which was horrible timing. I wasn't really paying too much attention, I guess, at this point. I kind of was like, you know when you get your Gift of the Titans, you're just kind of like, I'm invincible now. So I yeah, just did that. And this, honestly, this Vezok the Lightless, he must be the easiest boss in here, I think, especially for you know, like a tier 2 zone. It's kind of crazy. Like, you just got to sidestep the laser beam, and then you just stand on him, and you automatically dodge the orbs. They're literally a non-issue, and you just cleave down his ads. You can stun them if you get a little bit overwhelmed, and it's pretty much just like dodge the laser beam is the most important part. And then he's done, and that's more sanity. Now I'm back on 525 sanity. I've got 1 orb remaining and only a tier 1 zone to go, so I'm feeling pretty good at this point. Now I realize that my kebab is back off cooldown, so I want to use that as soon as I can, really, but I don't want to overcap my sanity. So I think, all right, I'm just going to do 1 pack, and then I'm going to eat my kebab. So I'm just chilling, feeling pretty good, not even really looking too much for the sanity potions. If I see one, I'll grab it, but I'm pretty sure, you know, all I want to do is get to a position where I basically am standing outside Thrall's door, and I have 1 orb remaining, because I want to pull Thrall into the orb. So I got my gift proc, and as usual, I just went and pulled everything as much as I could. Didn't want to pull those 2 guys because they have quite a lot of health. They're quite annoying, so I just thought I'm actually going to skip them this run. You can just walk past them on the right, as you'll see me do in a second. Obviously, I had to go back to do the totems because I did get my Titan's proc. I kind of like ran ahead, right? So I had to run back, do all the totems. Saw a chest while I was running, thought, you know, I'm in pretty good place right now, why not, right? So now I just activate all the totems, and I pass these 2 dudes on the right hand side, and I pull the boss away from them so that I hopefully I'm not going to ninja pull them, right? I did find also a red sanity potion here and an extra chest. So I got the sanity, I opened the chest, and I thought 350 sanity, that's good for the boss. So I just sneak past and I pull him away. This guy is really easy to take down, but he did have a lot of health actually on 5 mask. Luckily, he only does his, hopelessness, I think it's called, ability. I think it's percentage based. He only seemed to always do it 2 times. I think it's 66 and 33, I'd assume. But yeah, made pretty short work of him. And I think I got a gift of the Titans when I killed him as well. So I thought, you know what? Why not? I mean, it'd be a wasted proc, right? So I'll just take a mailbox. I'm feeling good on time, so I'll just take a mailbox. I've got a lot of time to just kind of... I could have gone back and probably got all the mailboxes with this before I even had to use my last orb here, but I just took the close ones. So I took the one there in Spirits, and I took the one outside the auction house in Valley of... is it Honor, I guess? And that brings us to Thrall, and I'm sitting at 400 sanity with 1 orb left, so pretty good, to be honest, even with a really, really scuffed run. And the scuffedness is not over yet. So as I walk into Thrall's room, I'm just seeing my bloodlust is almost back. I'm just going to wait for it, and then pretty much pop an orb down, use a pre-pop, and use the drums, and pull Thrall back into the orb. Now, this is where the run... I actually thought I'd thrown the run completely, because the pigs charged at me and apparently knocked me out the door. So Thrall reset. I lost time on my bloodlust. I lost time on my sanity orb. And I thought that he was gonna take like 30 seconds to respawn. So I was like tearing my hair out. I was I was going a bit crazy. I thought I'd completely thrown the run. I thought it was over and I'd have to wait and farm a new key when the invasions come. All these things were running through my head. Basically my life flashed before my eyes, you know, the equivalent, the in-game equivalent of that. But fortunately he respawned after, I don't know, 5 or 10 seconds, what felt like an eternity, of course. And I still had my bloodlust ready, and I still had a bit of potion up, and I still had a bit of meta up, because I'd popped everything as soon as I pulled, right? And I just thought, like, there we go, there's meta gone, bloodlust, everything, dude. But yeah, he was pretty easy to take down, honestly. All you need to really, really do against Thrall is dodge his frontal cone. That's pretty much it. Like, that's the thing that's going to destroy your sanity. So you just need to dodge his frontal. He didn't cast Hopelessness 1 time during this. You obviously want to focus down the boars really quick. There's only 2 of them, and they seem to die quicker than Rexxar's boars as well. So I think, I don't know, Thrall's just a much easier version of Rexxar with a frontal cone that you need to dodge. And that's about it. And yeah, there we go. I finished off the run. Pretty easy. Of course, I got my Gift of Titans afterwards. Usually, you can actually proc it from killing the boars at the start of Thrall. So if you've got a weak aura that can track the actual internal cooldown on it, I would say wait for it, run into Thrall, and then kill the boars, and you'll get the proc off that, and then you can just go like Super Saiyan mode on Thrall, you know? And yeah, that was it. My first 5 mask solo clear. I was expecting a title from this, but I couldn't find it. I honestly, I was looking through my achievements, and I could not find the title. I don't know. But I got it done. I didn't get any good loot, but you know, I got it done and I was pretty happy with that. So I thought I would chuck on the recording. I thought I would record the voiceover while it was fresh. I'm sorry if it was a lot of rambling, I guess. It's my first time kind of freehanding one like this without a lot of stop recording and things like that. So I did it when it was fresh in my head and I just wanted to get it up. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, do give it a like. If you're new to the channel, of course, subscribe. You can also check out my Twitch channel, which is my my day-to-day kind of thing. I'll link it down in the description below, and it should be on screen now. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you like this style of video. I'll obviously try and clean it up a bit more for next time. Let me know if you liked or disliked the route I took. Do let me know if it helped you. I do plan on doing a few more of these style of videos where I kind of let you in on my thought process and why I made those decisions and things like that, especially regarding raiding, maybe some to do with dungeons as well. But for those ones, I guess I will polish them a bit. I just wanted to get this out while it was fresh in my mind, and because I hadn't uploaded in a short while on the channel. But yes, more stuff is coming soon, guys. So please do keep an eye on the channel. Please do visit the Twitch. I'll hopefully see as many of you there as possible. And I will see you guys next time.